What makes you think the Lord can rescue you? Now, I just told you the end of the story. So we know, obviously, Hezekiah could always be brave because God was going to come through supernaturally. Hezekiah didn't know that. And so I think we need to answer that question. What makes you certain that God will rescue you? What makes you certain that in the face of things that are fear-inducing, we can have faith? All of us will have to answer that question. What makes you think the Lord can rescue you? And so as I close today, how do we face our fears? How do we know that God will come through when we need courage? How do we live with courage in a world that has taught us to live afraid? And so let me give you a last section here today, how to live courageously. 3 practical things to do as we wrap up our time today. Number 1, we have to see with faith and not fear. We have to see with faith and not fear. Now, all of us know that seeing is very important. My dad just got cataract surgery. Hopefully he'll be able to see a little bit better. I've had glasses since like the 3rd grade, right? I can't see anything without them. I'm really completely blind, right? Erica wears blue lens glasses because she works as a nurse and she has to sit and enter charts and stuff. So 12-hour shifts, she gets a really bad headache if she doesn't. I also know a bunch of hipsters who wear frames with no lenses in them because, you know, they're hipsters. What's the difference? The difference is that these lenses make all the difference. These lenses actually change what I see. It changes my perspective. And without these lenses, my whole life would be different. You see, without corrective lenses, I'm literally blind. I could not get through my day. I could not drive. I could not see my daughter who's running around. Without these lenses, I can't see the world correctly. Without coated lenses, Erica gets headaches every 12 hours. Her world seems worse. Without lenses, hipsters are just pretending. There's nothing really different about their vision, but hipsters are kind of annoying that way. The problem is too many of us are hipsters. We're Christians who put on glasses with no lenses, and we say that, oh, this is the worldview we have, but we don't actually have the lenses that correct our defective sight, that keep us safe and healthy. And so we have to see with faith and not fear. Who is in control? Who do we have to be afraid of? Who can actually keep us safe? I love what Psalm 145 says. It says, your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. You have authority. Your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures through all generations. The Lord is trustworthy in all he promises and faithful in all he does. Listen, we belong not to Jerusalem, not to an earthly kingdom, not even to America. We belong to a God of this universe who created us on purpose, for a purpose, to be a part of his eternal kingdom. And we're designed to make a difference in this world that we live in. And he is in control when I am not. And I need to see through that lens of faith so that every time I feel out of control, I don't panic because there is a God behind the scenes who has not abandoned his throne, who has not become impotent, who has not given up on me or his people. But the lens of faith lets me know that that God, the God is revealed in the Bible, is still working. He is trustworthy or worthy of my trust. And that's the lens I'm going to view life through. And so when I'm afraid, he is the one who I fix my eyes on. He is the one whose truth I hold on to. When I'm overwhelmed and I'm anxious, that's when I turn my vision, my worldview, my perceived view of things to a God who can come through. My God will not fail, so I fix my eyes on him, the author and finisher of my faith. I trust his corrected vision even when I can't see it in the moment. So to live with courage, we have to see with faith and not fear. Number 2. And this one may seem a little bit contradictory. We do it scared. We do it scared. How do we live courageously? Well, we do it scared. I think there's this misunderstanding that once you decide to follow Jesus, like you become this like blank, like it's almost like a nirvana, like blank face, like nothing affects me. It all rolls off my back. Oh, I'm sad that I lost my house, but God's got it, right? It's this weird thing where people think like we lose emotion and we don't actually experience everything. But here's the thing. Jesus felt emotions. He felt them deeply. He laughed and he cried and he got righteously angry. I dare say that he got afraid. Jesus is with me. And so I have feelings, not I don't have feelings anymore. I think that Jesus had these emotions. We know that before the crucifixion that he actually was so anxious that the blood vessels burst in his skin so that he sweated blood. It's the same people who say life will be easy when you follow Jesus that say, you know, you're not going to feel anything. You can just be blank all the time. You're not going to feel emotions. They're liars. They've never read the Bible. God gave us emotions, and sometimes we still feel fear. and we have to do it anyway. Sometimes God removes the things that cause us fear, and sometimes he walks with us right through it.